I've been a pastor for going on 20 years or so, and I think early on in my ministry, I was looking for voices that could help me imagine what I did as a pastor, and I ran into Eugene Peterson's voice really early on. And there was something about the way that he was talking about ministry, the way that he talked about gospel and God and kingdom, that was winsome and wise at the same time. And I think I have returned to him often over the years as a source of inspiration. And when I think about Eugene, also, I just think about, two words, actually. I think about the word attentiveness, and I think about the word imagination. And I think what is so important to me about the Peterson Center is that we're creating a space where we can be really attentive to the shifting surroundings and landscape that we're living in, and also where we can develop a fresh imagination for what God might be up to in the world. And for pastors especially, I think sometimes you're so in the flow of what's happening in your life, your ministry context, the culture, that it's difficult to pull back far enough to really see things the way that you need to see them and to develop that fresh imagination. And so what the Peterson Center is doing, what these D-Men programs are doing, is I think they're giving us opportunities to step back and really assess, dream again, and then come back at our ministries with fresh imagination. The D-Men program that I was a part of, the Sacred Art of Writing, I've said this to a few different people, but I anticipated becoming a better writer because of being in the Sacred Art of Writing. But what I found was that we spent so much time focusing on reading texts. Again, paying attention to these words and what these words are doing and what they're not doing, and listening to the silences in between the words. And what I found was that I certainly got better from a writing standpoint, but where I really got better was I got better at paying attention to the living text in front of me, which is a person. Everybody's life is a story that's under negotiation. It's a story that they're telling and retelling, and they're trying to get it just right. And so much of a pastor's job is the job of spiritual direction. We're trying to listen to those stories and help them understand them. And so I got better at listening to the people that were in front of me. I got better at listening to what was happening in my congregation, and out of that sense of what God was doing and the stories that were happening in front of me, I felt like I could also speak better as a pastor, as a preacher into my congregation because of it. So this care for words for me was something that my D-Men program and the Peterson Center at large certainly gave to me. I think anytime you can create space where we're thinking more deeply about ministry and where we're thinking more deeply about people and where we're pausing to become attentive, I think that it's a benefit to the church, and I think it's a benefit to the world. I love what the Peterson Center is doing. I'm such a huge fan of it, and I talk about it wherever I go. And so I hope more people jump into it, and I pray God's blessings on it.